For the meantime, this is truly a stock picker's market. So let's bring in one of the best stock pickers I know. Joining me now, Kaltbaum Capital Management President, Fox Business contributor, and the best T-shirt I've ever seen. Gary K. Hey, Gary, great. I love the T-shirt, my man. Let's talk about this rally for a moment, or sort of lack thereof, because it's really been about NVIDIA, the chips. I've got your favorite index up here, SMH, the semiconductor index, just absolutely killing it. It's crushing it in all fronts, up almost 70% in the last year. Here's the thing, though. It feels like you've got two choices in this market. You can try to bottom fish, or you can chase something like this. What do you do?
Well, look, first off, in honor of your 10th anniversary, my shirt right here of you, you're a good man, and the only time I'm going to take it off is for tonight's Rangers game. So congratulations for a great show. Look, Charles, seriously, every bearish phase or every bearish market has started with big divergences. And what that means is fewer and fewer stocks are working, and most of that money going into a select few areas. So call me worried. And I say that we bought back into NVIDIA just Friday and already up $100. So we're quite happy. But when we look at the Dow, if you look at Nike or McDonald's, these things are getting squashed. If you look at the transports, very bad shape. And most people don't know this, a ton of technology stocks that are not AI or mega caps are getting squashed also. So it's a very, very narrow market. We'll stay with what's working, but keeping a very close watch, because all you got to do is just go back to 2021. The whole year, little by little, piece by piece, inch by inch, stock by stock started breaking down, leading into November when all the growth names just went bye-bye. We don't want to see that. We haven't seen it yet, but leave no doubt it's getting narrower by the day. Yeah,
I brought back up the chart, the top 10 stocks by size versus the entire market. Again, you know, 1929, 2000, and now. So, you know, again, you don't want to try to guess when these things are going to top, because you can jump out too soon. But I guess you should be aware. I want to talk about some of your more recent ideas. You got back into NVIDIA. I know you like CrowdStrike, Qualcomm, Microsoft. It feels like the names, though, are beginning. I mean, there's really far and few between. Is it just better to chase momentum, for lack of a better word, than, again, to try to find something that hasn't turned yet?
Well, be careful about the word momentum. We don't buy a stock after it's up huge. We're looking for things emerging. And NVIDIA emerged the last week on the big gap off of earnings, just like in January, 5-month trading range emerged. So we're going to look for more of that. We'll stay where the strongest areas of the market, and we'll look right now easily is semis. And I can tell you that AMD may be turning the corner today. ARM Holdings may be turning the corner. My only worry there is SoftBank owns a ton, and I worry about a secondary. But as long as things show up, we'll go after it and just stay away from the areas that are in, I mean, there's some bad shape areas right now. And this just comes from, as I always say to you, we'll scan 1,500 names tonight, 200 sectors, every country, and stay with the uptrends and just completely ignore the downtrends. And there's a decent amount of them right now.
I got 30 seconds. Just one real quick, one downtrend that you've talked about the transports before. I've got ITY here. They've been coming down. There's been no bounce from the April lows or whatever. Really breaking down. What does that say about the economy, and should that make us even a little bit more cautious?
I'm pretty darn sure it's saying something about the economy. I think the economy's now in somewhat of a downtrend, not big recession or anything, but heading the wrong way. When you see rails and truckers doing that, and by the way, it's not just transports, it's a lot of economically sensitive names doing it, while a lot of defensive names, the recession-resistant areas, have better relative strength. So I think the market's speaking up here. We'll keep a close watch, because I can promise you if we head into recession, the market will be down 10% before we even know it.
All right. Hey, Gary K., love your choice in T-shirts. You're really one of the best. I appreciate everything. Thank you, man.
Keep up the great work, Charles.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.